Today we continue with the kitchen, but first let's do a quick recap of how we got to this point. And that's because my brother bought an apartment about 6 months ago to completely renovate it. I mean, it wasn't in terrible shape, not like the villa for example, but it definitely needed some work. So after many meetings to define the style, which by the way is totally opposite to mine, we settled on one and started demolishing the old kitchen, which was in really bad shape. Also, my grandmother and I tore down the wall between the kitchen and the dining room and removed the baseboards. A few days later, we took out the tiles and replaced the window. After all that, we moved on to the most important part of the whole house, deciding on the color, layout, and absolutely everything about the kitchen.
We went to Brico Dépôt, made a 3D design, and in the previous episode you saw how we assembled the lower cabinets and installed the doors, countertop, and front panel.
It was looking amazing. So today we're going to keep trying to finish this beautiful kitchen in 5 days. Last week we were here working hard and we installed all the lower cabinets, the countertop and front panel, and these 2 upper cabinets. And today we're going to continue with the upper cabinets and install the sink and the cooktop. So let's get to it. To install the upper cabinets, we need to attach these little hooks here to the cabinets, which by the way, we already assembled the other day. And once this hook is in place, we put another hook on the wall and basically we just hang it up. We're finishing up the TV stand for the dining room, which you've probably already seen in this video, but we're working on it at the same time. Right now, this is how we're doing it. Even if you've already seen it done, I'm also looking forward to seeing it finished.
This is the support for the furniture, the same one we used in the villa. It comes apart. And this goes like this. This goes here and the other one on the other side. It's that easy, you know? It hangs. These screws are for height adjustment. It has depth adjustment and height adjustment. Once in place, those screws secure the cabinet.
Next cabinet. This is starting to take shape.
Now it's even worse. I made this mess.
Well, let's see what you think.
Hello. Good. What's up? Oh my god!
What a change, huh?
Looks like a tornado came through, huh? But oh my, I saw it. And no way. It wasn't so.
Not even the floor.
No way, huh? No, you're starting to lay the floor. Hey, the kitchen is gonna look amazing up to here. It's awesome.
Every single time that I come around, it seems you got another man trying to keep you down.
I don't know if I've mentioned this, but everything here has shelves. There aren't any cabinets. We're putting in shelves because otherwise they'd hit the window, so we can make use of the storage space. Let's take a look at the sink. It's a black sink. This is the first time we're installing a black sink. I opened the box the wrong way. It's so beautiful. It kind of shines a little. It's amazingly beautiful. I absolutely love it. It's gorgeous. Look how it shines. It's like it has a little sparkle. This sink is really big, huh? I don't know how big it is, but at least
70.
Oh no, not 70.
39.
And while we're at it, let's also unbox the black faucet, just like the sink. Look at this gorgeous faucet. It'll look amazing with the black sink. Just look.
I saw your face in a big crowd, and now it's all I think about. I've had some leads, but nothing found. A puzzle I can't figure out. I'm running circles and I don't have a plan. I've got a mess I stuck with an impossible task. Looking through my
On the laminate we installed, for example in the villa, in this area here, we used polyurethane sealant to insulate it from water. So it swells up if water gets in, so it's sealed with polyurethane sealant. This material is waterproof, so even if some water gets in, it won't swell.
and I'm checking the news. I'm trying everything I can to get back to you.
And well, that's how we left it the last day we came. What we're going to do now is adjust these cabinets. We need to screw them together. That is, we're going to screw it here. But first we're going to put the front panel on to make sure the height is 100% correct. So let's do that, and then we'll screw it in and we can continue with the floor, which needs to be brought up to here. About the floor, I don't know if you remember, but we talked about it earlier when we were still planning the kitchen. And with laminate floors, you can't put things that are very heavy on them because they can't be anchored to the floor, so to speak. In this case, honestly, the kitchen isn't going to be extremely heavy either. If we had put, I don't know, a super heavy countertop or really heavy appliances, then maybe it would have been a problem. In this case, I don't think putting it underneath would have caused any major problem. But since we don't really need to take any risks, we're going to put it up to here, we'll cover it with the toe kick, and with that, the floor will be finished. We also thought that we would avoid damaging it. When bringing in the tall cabinets and sliding them back, it was more dangerous, right? This way, we've been able to work without any problems, without worrying about the old tile floor, and now that we have everything pretty much set up, we can install it without the fear of scratching or damaging it. Inside the cabinets, we have two screws, this one up here and this one down here, right here. This one is used to move it closer to the wall or farther away, and the one below is used to lower or raise the furniture. Now, to level, for example, this small unevenness, we just turn it so it goes down or up. In this case, I need to raise it a little, so I turn it that way. Okay, now I have them all leveled and I'm going to screw them together before attaching this part here because it's going to be much easier for me. First, leave this screwed in like this, and then, using a level, we put this here so that the front is completely straight. So, I'm going to look for a screw that's long enough to go through both pieces of furniture.
Touch your toes. Now with your left hand, reach out and grab your nose. Say yeah to a high five with your friend. Up high, down low, too slow. Let's go. Stomp your feet, jump up and down, clap your hands and turn around. Reach your arms over.
All right, a little break to eat. What are we going to eat?
Lentil spirals.
They look really good with a little salad. Here's the ground meat. We're hungry, we're hungry. By the way, I want to mention that if you like this channel, you really help us a lot by subscribing so we can keep creating content like this. Well, let's continue with the floor since I already have this cut to size. We haven't glued the front panel yet because we have a little problem here. It's touching. Even though we've lowered all the bottom legs so it fits in the upper part, the dishwasher is problematic because its leg is a little different. So here, if you look closely, you can see that this goes down like this. It touches there, it doesn't fit here, and we need to know if we can move the dishwasher or not because it might already be plugged in. So if it's plugged in and everything, of course, let's see if there's enough cable to pull it back and put it in while we wait for my dad to answer us and everything. Let's start opening the appliances, which are the oven and the microwave. Let's start with the oven, which is also from Brico Dépôt.
Feel the way I feel for you. I was lucky to fall in love again. Let my fear go. I was brave enough to let you in. No matter the risk, you're worthy of my heartbeat. Oh, please let me be your fantasy. Tell me that you wanna grow old with me. Here I am, here I am.
Okay, we've reached the end of the cabinets and we just have a small piece left that we'll have to cut to size because a whole one won't fit. So we'll cut it here and put the toe kick there.
I love you so, I love you so. I'm ready for takeoff. Love me, love me.
We're going to screw in this trim piece before putting all the appliances here. Well, it's put in to make this little corner look nice, right? They added this trim. Otherwise, the cabinet would be white and look ugly. So to secure it, what we're going to do is line it up back here, and we'll put a little screw through here and screw it in. We'll put in about 4 screws or so, and that will keep it in place. And look at how nice this little trim looks on the side here. Being the same color, it looks really pretty. It also would have looked really cool to have used this color all the way up to here. But of course, then this part would have looked black here, and it would have looked like a weird joint, so this way it looks very clean, very nice, and everything matches. We still need to put these 2 in place, but first we'll glue this one here and then continue with these. Let's screw this in.
Hey! Shall we go get the microwave?
You can already see it, huh? Wow, wow, wow.
Now we have to put...
Another shelf. But the shelf? Before putting the shelf, I have to mention that the oven needs to breathe from the top, and it has some pieces here. I'm going to bring them because...
A vent?
Yes, exactly. Keep that in mind.
The vent, you put the...
Let's measure the microwave to make sure everything fits, and then we'll put the vents in, because if we need to remove a vent, we'll just take it out. And over here we have the microwave. I'm so excited. I can't wait to put it in. I'll also bring the vent grill so we can have everything in place.
You don't know where it is?
Yes. This is the vent grill for the oven that comes in how many pieces? I mean, in width, there are 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. How cool. Very pretty.
Let's see. Open it.
Wow, it's huge, huh? It fits a lot.
It's really deep, isn't it?
Yeah, it's super long.
Yeah, it is. Very long.
Wow, the tower looks so cool with the oven and the microwave. Seriously. Let's put the fridge in place. We've really been looking forward to this. Meanwhile, my brother, who just got back from work, is putting on the handles. Oh my god, no, it's just not fitting in the spot. Now?
Good point.
Oh!
Weren't we supposed to plug it in first?
Yeah. We forgot to plug it in before setting it up. It's all good. Second round.
It's coming. Can you set it up and plug it in like this?
No.
Mine actually turned out really well too. Damn. I'll take it.
Yeah, come on.
I don't see anything.
Ouch! Now I do. A great achievement. And with these updates, we wrap up day 3 of the kitchen renovation. We're back for another day of my brother's kitchen renovation. And today, what we're going to do is install the cooktop, among other things, because honestly, we only have 1 day left and there are still a few things to do. Let's open it up and take measurements to make the hole and install it. Is it heavy? Well, wherever it comes out. Oh! All right. Oh my goodness. Perfect. The oven works. I pressed it and the light came on, see?
Ah, yes it is. I think the oven, of course, if the fridge is working, then the oven and the stove are working too.
Look how nice it looks, Mom. I put the handle on the oven.
Ah, I didn't have it on.
No,
Honestly, I hadn't noticed.
Neither the handle nor this.
Honestly, yes.
Now we just need to screw it in here. We're going to move on to placing the front panel, we'll stick it on, and that way we'll have it done. It's something that, well, wasn't urgent, but now that we have everything in place and all, we'll stick it on. Just a few dabs. And that's it. By the way, I hadn't mentioned it, but here at the bottom we already have the electrical cables because my dad did the installation, also the top part and everything else. So once we set everything up, we can plug in the cooktop and it will work. To install it, that cable gave them quite a bit of trouble. Well, I wasn't there, it was my mom and my dad, but they had to remove part of the floor, move the cabinet, because the cable got stuck behind the cabinet. And honestly, we didn't remember. We had to remove it to be able to get it out. So, well, it was a bit of a hassle, but it's done now. So it's perfect. And the oven, the microwave, and the fridge all have power now too. So, well, that's also why my brother has already put everything inside the fridge because the one he had before was super tiny. This is really going great. We haven't mentioned that my mom got a haircut.
I cut it again. Okay, it's starting to get hot and it kind of bothers me.
For the summer, right?
Yeah, this is some noodles with fish. I added some shrimp, squid, and mussels.
They were made yesterday.
No, I made them this morning.
Oh, okay.
And what I'm saying is that it's not a fidua, it's noodles with fish. Your brother has already eaten, now we're going to eat.
And we're hungry, right? Quite a lot, actually. Now that we've eaten, let's move on to attaching the countertop. For that, we're going to put some dabs of adhesive that I have here, and then we'll place it and stick it on.
It's fun when we're together. It's fun just hanging out. It's fun when you're around. There's nothing better.
Here we have the toe kick panel. Since it's too tall, we're going to cut it outside. Here we attach some clips so we can later put it on the legs at the bottom. And just like that, boom, it's done. We'll put it in place and it'll snap on.
It's the best when you're around. There's nothing better.
For the toe kick panel, you attach these little pieces that can be adjusted a bit and then they hook onto the legs. So that's it, we're putting the little piece on each leg and then we'll pull it up and put it in place. And on the bottom part of the toe kick panels, there's like a rubber strip which is actually right here and it's for when you mop and so on so that water doesn't seep in and the baseboard doesn't get damaged. So now we'll put it underneath as well. Since this side is already dry, what we're going to do now is go ahead and stick this one here. We can remove this one now. About the stickers, since we don't have neither alcohol nor anything else, so we have to remove them by hand. My father changed the direction of the refrigerator door because these screws require an Allen key, and honestly, we didn't have one here. Since my father had one at home, he came, took out the screws from this side, moved them to this one, and now it opens this way. And honestly, it's so much more convenient. I mean, it makes a huge difference to be here cooking and be able to open the fridge, come here, open it, grab anything, and come back here. I think this change, it might seem silly, but I think it's a really big change. If we had done it the other way around, over time my brother would have found it a bit annoying. Even when you do this, you heat it up in the microwave, open it and heat it, and then you can just leave it on top. I don't know, I find it super convenient, so I think it's the best thing we could have done. Did he have a key or did he have to go buy one?
He bought them. The ones we had weren't going to work.
Oh, so he went to buy it at the hardware store. I mean, how important it is to have an Allen key, right? It's incredible. And now it's really time to add the panel to the fridge, and it's one of the last things we have left to do in this kitchen. I'm looking forward to you seeing the whole thing because I've been showing it to you in little details, so the before and after will be much more impressive. And the truth is, this kitchen couldn't be turning out more spectacular.
My lips, but do you feel the way I feel for you? I was lucky to fall in love again.
I keep living alone, way so far from home. Free, but ready to flee from this all. Hard to be standing on your own. Hard to be standing on your own.
We're emptying out her fridge. We've earned it.
We're getting hungry already, huh?
We're pretty hungry. It's already set up, but we need to make some adjustments that require more people, so we'll leave it as it is, just like that. And when there are 4 of us, we'll finish adjusting it. This will make the door not close completely. There's a little bit of a gap, but we'll finish adjusting it later. We also need to raise the fridge a bit. Now we have another thing to take care of. After the fridge, we'll go for that. We have to do something about this little part here. We've been talking with my brother about the options we have and so on. And the thing is, we think we won't have enough from this back part of the front panel. There was a little bit left over, but not enough to reach all the way to the top, to the ceiling. And the thing is, we're going to put a trim all around the kitchen. No trim can be added here because it would look odd with the shelf. We already have the stone for the dining room. We could install shelves in stone, but there's another issue. What type of shelves should we use? My brother suggested they be wood-toned, matching the countertop. But if we use the leftover countertop, there won't be enough for the bar he wants to make. So thinking and thinking, I've been searching and I said, wait a minute. If we have the piece left over from when he cuts, oh, a spider. This piece is left over from installing the cooktop. There should be another from when my dad cut out the sink. So between this, and the one from the sink, I think we have enough to make the shelves my brother wants. So I'm going to cut this one, since I've already measured it. And if it turns out well, then we'll cut the rest like this. Look, see? Perfect. By cutting it like this, look, it's going to fit perfectly.
Stomp your feet, jump up and down.
We've been talking about the shelves, and this one, which was a leftover piece, I cut it to size so it would fit. How much did you want?
I had calculated about 27.
27? Okay, we've already placed 2 brackets on both sides. Now we're just going to put the wood we've cut on top.
Ole, ole, perfect.
And this is how it looks. We have a shelf. Now we're going to measure up to the top of the cabinet to place the middle one. And that way we can put it in place too, and we can move on to installing the stone.
Just do what I want. This is my pity party, pity party.
We've got it, 2 shelves installed, and now we just need the stone here and the stone on top. And we've got this done too. Here I have the stone we're going to cut, which is the one for the dining room. I'll tell you more about it when we work on the dining room, but for now we're going to use it for this little part of the kitchen, which I think is going to look really nice. And we're talking about 44 here.
Since I met you, I am not the same. It was not meant to be a fairy tale with a happy end. Girl, you take care now. I hope we can be friends.
Okay.
It looks good.
It looks really cool. Now we just need the top part, when, if the shelf lights up, it would look awesome. Let's do the other one we still need, which is 68 and a half.
Told me I've been cheating on her in her dream. Lord, it wasn't a thing I could do or say to change.
Wow, incredible, huh?
How beautiful. It's gorgeous. The shelf looks so cool with the stone. It looks great, huh?
My dad just arrived, ha ha ha.
How beautiful. Destined, I was meant for that.
It's yet to be decided whether we'll leave it white or paint it anthracite gray. And well, there are a few finishing touches here where we'll add some putty to make it look really sharp. Which do you all like better? Do you like it as it is or in anthracite gray?
What color is the wall?
The wall it's the same color as the rest of the dining room, which is that grayish one.
I would make it grayish.
Or white?
Really?
White, not really. An off-white could work, or a cream, but I wouldn't use anthracite.
No.
No?
No.
No, it's just that it looks like...
So you'd go for something grayish.
If the wall was here, just like the rest,
So that it would match with...
Yeah, like this one, or white.
a cream color so it matches with the wood.
Now the most anticipated moment has finally arrived, which is peeling all the protective film off the doors and seeing what the real color is, because even though it looked good with the stickers, it's really great that they come with that protective film, but honestly the kitchen changes a lot once we remove the stickers. Incredible. Incredible, right?
Beautiful.
Amazing. Well, and now, after a few really intense days, we can finally see how this kitchen turned out. And, well, that's it for today's video. I hope you liked it. We still have a few things left to finish up. As you've seen, the whole upper part, we're missing the toe kick, but we're still waiting for the paint that's the same color as the cabinets. We also still need to decide, like we mentioned, whether we're going to paint the stone or not, and if so, what color. And there are a few other finishing touches left to do. But all of this and much more will be in upcoming videos. See you soon. It's turning out super beautiful. But all of this, wow. 2:17. Make it as close to the wall as possible.